Hello, Shel, what are you up to now?
Oh, freezing me bits.
It's cold, is it?
Very cold.
So what are you doing?
Putting the solar panel on.
Oh, really? Oh, lovely. Get a bit of look.
Yeah. I'll put cycloplex down under it
Right.
in circles and a couple of straight lines because we want the water to be able to run under it and out the other side.
So, you just stuck it straight to the roof?
Yeah, straight to the roof.
Didn't put anything in between or anything, no?
Oh, no, sorry, we did the panel before I stuck it down.
So you just stuck it straight to the roof?
What we did was we stuck the panel onto some Corex, which is like corrugated plastic,
Right.
with the drain holes running side to side,
Right.
so that if water gets under it, it can come out.
Okay.
And then we stuck that down to the panel because water being underneath your panel, when the sun goes on it, it kills the panel, damages it. And then we put lines this way so water can run that way under it all,
Right.
and get out again.
Okay, that's good.
And I'm just sticking corners down now
Right.
with this RV tape.
Right, is that any good?
I've not used it before, but it was recommended by someone on YouTube, and it's used for repairing RVs. Once you put it on, it stays forever. So if you had a hole, you could put it on, and that would do.
So what, you're going to put a bit of that in each corner?
But I'm going to put a thin strip right along the leading edge so the wind don't get under the panel.
Oh, right, great.
So what I'm just doing is getting this and putting it on there like that.
Look at what I can see, guys. Sherry's finished off sticking down the panels. And I've done all the cabling. Stuck them all down with little sticky clips. And taken them through the roof. We've connected them in parallel. And where they come through the roof, we've clipped them on with sticky clips again. Come down and picked up to the special battery pack I've got. Here we go. What I've done is I've put some angle iron on a base plate of plywood and then made up, you can just see here, a piece of strapping bolted down through the base plate to hold the battery in place, and that's not going anywhere. Then I've screwed the base plate down onto the shelf here, and that is really solid, which is good. This is a special battery pack that you can recharge either from the mains or from the solar panels. And I've got this particularly for my machine. I have a machine I have to use every night for my COPD. So I use it for sleeping during the night to stop me getting sleep apnea. And we've got two supplies. This one here, I've labelled them so I don't get too mixed up. That's from the panel, and it plugs in here for when we've got sunshine, which we haven't got at the moment. And then this one is for the mains, from the mains, that also plugs in here for when we're off grid. So that's the two supplies. Or we could plug the cigarette lighter supply in here when we're moving, so the car itself will charge it up. The mains supply comes from this socket here when we're charging it up by mains. Now the output from this, the output up here, goes onto this plug here. And when that's connected, that supplies this socket over here, because I have my machine resting on here when I'm in bed here at night. So what we've done is then we put a 240 volt supply, AC supply, over to here from the battery pack when we're off grid. When we're on grid, we simply plug that socket in there and then use the little mains to connect it up to there. So we have a main supply, we have a panel supply, and then we've got an inverted supply from the battery pack over to my machine at 240 volts. I'll show you my machine setup once we're travelling and we're off grid. See you later, guys. Have fun. What are you doing up there again?
I'm doing the sort of clean on the roof. A bit that I've never done, but my main job being up here is to reseal the skylights because we've got a couple of wee leaks, and so what I'm doing is I'm giving everything a real good clean, and I'm putting some Sikaflex around the edge of the roof light. It's not the best way to do it, but short of taking all the roof lights out, I don't think it's practical to do anything else.
No, well, you can't really take the roof lights out. They'll be at 30 odd years old.
They're brittle.
They're brittle, aren't they? Yeah, you might break them.
Really brittle, so we don't want to remove them. And actually, I think most of the problem is blocked gullies. The gullies on the skylights are all really blocked up with dirt, so the little bits where the rainwater can run out aren't working properly. So the Sikaflex around the edge is just a sort of double job, really. I think cleaning them and making sure they're operating properly is probably the best thing. This is my second one.
Oh, good.
And this is the third one to do. The one at the front, the forward one's done. And I actually got up the courage to go right to the front of the roof of the van, to where it slopes. I've never been that far forward before, so although the roof's been clean, the bit right at the front hasn't been because I was too scared.
Oh, good for you.
I went today, but I didn't stand right up on the front in the middle. I sat down and I managed to reach right to the front, and that's all spotlessly clean now.
Oh, good.
I was pleased.
Okay, well, I'll let you get on.
Yes, because it's going to get dark soon.
Okay. Hope you enjoyed the video.
If you did, give us a thumbs up.
And subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.